Imagine somebody living your life because you chose to, because you stated your standard. Does this make sense? So whenever you feel bad that people don't go out of your way as much as you go out of your way to help them, I don't know if this is making sense. Whenever you feel bad that this person cannot go out of his or her way for you when you need something, but you in return, you go out of your way for them. Whenever you feel bad when they tell you no, ask yourself, who sent you? If enforcing your standards make people to leave you, my sister, run, oh,
Run away.
run away. Hey my loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amide Peculiar, and if this is the first time you're seeing me, you are highly welcome. On this channel we talk about leveling up in your 20s, becoming the best version of yourself, becoming all that God has called you to be, and every good thing, yes, that God has called you to be. Okay, and that involves your level of journey, you becoming absolutely the best version of yourself. Okay, so let's get straight into today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking on how to enforce your standards without feeling guilty. It can be very common with a lot of teenagers, coming out from the teenage phase, coming into, the 20s phase and all of that, 22, 23, 24. You would probably, how do I put this? But basically, you would probably not really have, you probably say yes to a lot of things, okay, not understanding that it's affecting you. For me, I'm basically speaking from experience because I have been this person who have, had or been in that state where I said yes a lot of times, okay. I said yes to a lot of people a lot of times, and in cases I was not supposed to say yes to. And that is because I didn't understand fully myself. I didn't know myself. I didn't know my words. I didn't respect myself enough. And that was basically me, saying, oh, can you help me do this thing? Yes, I'm available. I'm always at everybody's service, and, neglecting myself. I believe I'm no longer there. Thank you, Jesus. But yes, and when I needed something, if someone does not show up for me, I feel bad. I feel like, oh, I always show up for you, I always come through for you, why can't you help me do this thing? And then growing up, I got to realize that um everybody really have what works for them. The fact that you're doing this for them and they just basically ask you, oh, can you help me do this thing? And you're like, yes, I can. You're always available to people. Okay, people have things they are doing, people have lives going on for themselves, and they won't, because you said yes to them, want to come and say yes to you again in return. Excuse me, are you their person? Are you that important that they will go all out for, inconvenience themselves for? So I got to learn that, I have to, really start saying no to things that, will genuinely drain me, or going out for people who are not really worth it. So I would really like to start from the point of saying that standards are not really the problem, okay? But your enforcement actually is. Yeah. If you think about it very well, you would see that people really thrive in, relationships that have standards, and they cannot mess with these people. They thrive in standards, okay, with people who they cannot mess with. So they mess with you, they disrespect you because you've allowed them and because you've trained them. You have to really learn that it's okay, very much okay, to say no. Say no. You don't necessarily have to be busy before you say no. And if you feel guilt, I want you to ask yourself, why do you feel the guilt of saying no? When you say no genuinely, okay, it doesn't necessarily mean you are wrong. It basically means something is going on inside of you. Like something is actually changing inside of you. You're just uncomfortable with the fact that you had to say no because you're not used to it. You're not used to, prioritizing yourself. I would say that. So you have to be accustomed to it. Anytime you say no to something that would genuinely drain you, something you can't go out of your way for this person, and you feel the guilt, tell yourself you're putting yourself first. You're prioritizing yourself first. So my dear, you just have to get used to it. You just have to get accustomed to saying no and not feeling guilty. Because People basically, go out and tell you what they want from you. They'll say, "Oh, hello, Peculiar, I'm so and so place. Can you help me, go to, Rumola, get so and so thing?" And you're like, "Oh, because this person is ABC, because this person is XYZ, because this person is, you go out of your way to do that." If it's them, if the reverse was the case, would they show up for you like that? So I'm not saying don't go out for people. I'm not saying don't help, okay? I'm just saying choose yourself first. People never get tired of asking you, "Peculiar, can you help me with this? Peculiar, can you help me with that? Peculiar, can you help me with this?" So if the reverse were to be the case and you go to them and say, "Oh, can you help me, do this thing?" And they say no, do you know that they don't feel guilty? So I don't know why will you be feeling guilty when you genuinely say no to things? And sometimes some persons are not worth it. I'm just being honest. Again, this is not me saying don't go out of your way to help people, okay? So you feel guilty because you're not used to choosing yourself, like you are too open for everybody to access. So whenever you feel bad that people don't go out of your way as much as you go out of your way to help them, I don't know if this is making sense. Whenever you feel bad that this person cannot go out of his or her way for you when you need something, but you in return, you go out of your way for them. Okay? Whenever you feel bad when they tell you no, ask yourself who sent you. Oh yes, like who sent you all those times when you've been going out of your way for them. And I really want to be very honest with you that people who, genuinely respect you won't be confused by your standards. And you see those people who are confused by them, they are basically benefiting from you for not having any standard. Those people don't care. For me, I don't think they care about you. Okay? That's the biggest shock. Imagine somebody living your life because you chose to, because you stated your standard. Does this make sense? So you do not need to become rude to enforce your standards. Just basically say no, stay on it, stay consistent on it, say no, I can't help you with this. Be clear and stay true to it, okay? And honestly, that is where over explaining yourself comes in. If you don't get it once, if you don't get it twice, if you don't get it the third time, my dear, I think it's high time you change your behavior for them. And trust me, you will lose people. You should be open to, losing people actually, because those are not the type of people that you want around your space after all. But think about it. If enforcing your standards make people to leave you,
Run away.
run, oh,
Run
run
away.
away. So I would like to end this video by saying do not feel guilty, okay, when you say no to things that genuinely would, drain you. I've said this in one of my previous videos. Do not feel guilty saying no, or saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Oh, I won't be available." To say no to things that would genuinely drain you. Okay, and if people leave your life because you say you can't do that, I think it's high time you too, you live their lives. Okay, so if this video was one way or the other helpful to you, please like it. Okay, like, subscribe, share to somebody you think you should see this video. I believe it's going to be an eye-opener for so many persons, okay? So if you've watched me up until this point, like I always say, and you are not yet subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Why have you chosen to make me suffer? Please subscribe down below, okay? Subscribe, join the family. Leave a comment for me in the comment section down below. Tell me your 1 or 2 cents about this, enforcing your standards without having guilt. Just tell me anything in the comment section. And that is all I have for you guys in this video. If you enjoyed this, as always, please like, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Until then, do not forget to stay blessed and stay fabulous.